Okay guys, good morning. How are you? Great. All right. Last time we saw we saw a story. Who can remember the story was about? Okay, it was a dove and an ant, right? All right. So we saw a little bit of vocabulary about what's a dove, what's an ant, what's a river, what's a hunter, and some other things with this story, right, guys? So we're gonna see the same story, but we're gonna look it in a different way, okay?
Once upon a time, a very thirsty ant was drinking water from the river. Suddenly, the ant lost his balance and fell into the river water. Help! 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 Cried the ant, but no one could hear his cries. A dove, sitting on a tree nearby, saw that the ant was in trouble. She quickly plucked off a leaf from the tree and dropped it into the water. Help! The ant climbed on the leaf. He thanked the dove for saving his life. After a few days, the dove was sitting on a tree. The ant saw a hunter aiming his arrow at the dove. The ant knew that his friend the dove was in danger. It bit the hunter's leg. The hunter cried in pain. Ouch! The hunter's arrow missed the dove. This time, the ant saved the dove. The dove thanked the ant for saving her life, and they became friends forever. Moral of the story: one good deed deserves another.
All right. So what's the moral of the story? Michaela? Eyes on Michaela. All right. One good deed deserves another. All right, guys. And so then again, quick review. What did we saw? Like there's the dove, there's the ant, Dana, there's a hunter. Okay, all right. And Sam. What else? There was an arrow. All right, very good, guys. So remember, remember these things. Remember these things as a vocabulary, and we're gonna move on to our next activity, right? Okay. So we're gonna read a story together. Okay. We're gonna do some choral reading, and that means we're gonna read it together, right? Okay. So guys, I'm gonna hand you text. Nick, Tim. All right. So, we are going to read about George and the Dragon. Okay. So, what kind of story, guys, do you think this is going to be? Nick. Okay, there's a dragon, right? There might be an adventure. Okay. And as you can see, what kind of boy does George seems? And what is he riding? Tim? He seems like a knight, yes, correct. He's riding a horse. Okay. What else? What else could be happening in this story? Dana? Yes, he might be meeting the dragon, that's correct. Alright guys, so pencils down, and Eyes on the text. 3, 2, 1, and let's read. George and the Dragon. Once upon a time, there was a brave knight called George. George had lots of adventures as he traveled by horse across many lands. One day, he came to a small village and met a man who lived in a cave next to the village. The hermit told the knight about the awful things that were happening there. A terrible dragon had come to live in the lake and attacked the village every day. The villagers didn't know what to do. First, they gave the dragon all their food, but the dragon just took the food and still attacked the village. So then, the villagers gave the dragon all the animals of the farm. The dragon took all the animals, but continued to attack the villagers. Okay, so what is this dragon doing? Yes, Michaela? Eyes on Michaela. Michaela was saying something very important. So, all of us tracking Michaela, okay? Go ahead. Okay, yes, the dragon is attacking the villagers. Okay, what else is going on here? What's George doing? Dana? Yes, he was having a lot of adventures, right? And he met a man, a hermit. Does anyone know what a hermit is? I like the enthusiasm. Okay, let's go, Nick. What's an hermit? Okay, yes, more or less. He is close, right? He is close. Okay, so a hermit is a man that lives isolated, apart from everybody else. He keeps to himself, alright? Okay, very good, Nick. Great job. And so, what might be happening later? What's the dragon gonna do? Do you think that the villagers are happy now? Tim? No, they are not. Of course not. They're being attacked by the dragon. And are they sad maybe? Dana? Yes, because he's taking all their things, right? He's attacking them, and they're trying to give them all these things, but still the dragon is attacking them. So, anyone else has an idea what might be happening here? Michaela? Right, there might be a conflict, right? Something is brewing, something is going on, and he might be having a fight with George, right? Okay, guys, so eyes on the text. So, then they gave the dragon all their gold and jewels. The dragon took all their money, but still was not satisfied. The king sent his army to try and capture the dragon. But the dragon was too strong, and the knights of the army were too scared, and they ran away. With nothing left to give, the king could only think of one thing to help protect his people. He sent his only daughter, the princess, to the lake to wait for the dragon. When George heard this, he rowed as fast as he could to the lake. Just then, the dragon jumped out from the lake and was going to eat the princess. George attacked the dragon. He fought very bravely, won the fight, and killed the dragon. George and the princess returned to the village, and everyone was pleased that they would have no more problems with the dragon. Today, the story of George's bravery is remembered, and George is known as the patron saint of many countries. And the end. All right, guys. So, you were right, Michaela. Okay? So, who else has something else? Like, what's going on now? Like, is people happy? Nick? Yes, they are calm. There's no more conflict. There's no more dragon attacking the villagers, right? It can be at peace. All right, guys. So, what we're going to do next, guys, we're gonna have another reading, okay? This time, we're gonna be working in groups, small groups. And we are going to read a story. This story is called Ali and the Magic Carpet. Guys, anyone has an idea of what this story might be about? Okay. Dana. Eyes on Dana. It might be of another adventure, right? Yes, that could be. What else might be going on here? There's a magic carpet, alright. Maybe some sort of magic, mystery, right? Okay, guys. So, we're gonna do this in groups. We're gonna do some silent reading in groups. We're gonna have Michaela and Nick and Tim, group B. And we're gonna have Dana and Sam, group A. Group A is ready? Is ready, Group A? Group B is ready? Ready, Group B? Okay, raise your hand, Group B. Okay, okay, okay. And raise your hand, Group A. Alright, Sam. Alright, Dana. Okay, Group A, raise your hand. Alright, Group B, raise your hands. Group A, raise your hands. Group A, raise your hands. Oh, you almost fell. Okay. Alright, guys. So, Group A is reading. Group B is reading silently as well. And then we'll work as a group. Alright, guys? So, go ahead. Begin to your text. Remember that the jungle is like remember the place that there's a lot of animals, maybe some lions and maybe some tigers, some monkeys, right? Eyes on me, guys. On 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a brief pause. So let's have some ideas going through. Guys, so what's going on here? So who's Ali? What's he doing? Group B. Nick. All right. Yes, Nick. Ali is visiting his uncle, right? And where did they went? What happened there? So yes, there was a magic carpet. How do we know that the carpet has some magic to it? Tim? Okay. So the carpet is talking, right? Normal carpets don't talk, right? Yes, that's one of the things. What else? Group A, Dana, how else can we know that that's a magic carpet? Carpet is flying, right? So he is flying, Ali is flying with the carpet. And where did they went to, Sam? Yes, they first went to the jungle, right? We talked about the jungle, right? What's in the jungle? A lot of animals, right? Monkeys, palms. Very good, guys. And where else did they went to? Group B, Michaela. They went to the desert, right? How is the desert? How's the weather in the desert? Eyes on Michaela. Michaela just said something very important here, guys. So let's try it again. Eyes on Michaela. Right, it's very hot. It's very hot there. So, guys, eyes on the text again. Let's continue. All right, guys. Who's ready? Group A? All right, Group B. Group A. Okay, guys. So, now that we've done our reading, we're gonna do some exercises, okay? So I'm gonna hand out these exercises to you. And in just a second, we're gonna review how are we going to work this out. Alright, so eyes on the paper, pencil on mark 1. So this is our exercises about Ali and the magic carpet. So we're gonna first start with what's the word. So we have a box with words here, and we have to write the word under the correct picture. So as we can see here, in our example, we have the jungle, right? We have a lot of palms, we have the snake, we have the monkey. So jungle should be right here, right? So that's what we have to do for the rest of the pictures as well. Now, pencil on mark 2. What's the order? What's the story? And put the places, watch the story and put the places in order. So we've already read the text, right? We already read the story. We know that first they went to jungle, right? So jungle is number 1. So just a little help here. Group B, Tim. So tell me, after the jungle, where did they went to? Yeah, he got it, right? He got it, right? They went to the desert where it's very warm, all right? And after that, kids, we're gonna match the story, we're gonna match the places with the weather in mark 3, okay? Match them up. And lastly, kids, pencil on mark 4, write and draw. So we have a question here. So what's the weather like today where you live? So we have to draw a picture and write a little bit about it. Okay, so just write a sentence of how is the weather where you live. Okay, so pencils on mark 1 again. On 3, 2, 1, and go. That's sunny. That's great. Okay, guys, I see that you're doing an amazing job. You're doing very good. So we're gonna continue this on our next class. Just remember that we are gonna have an assignment for these readings, for these stories that we saw. We're gonna have to pick either to write a letter or write a song, sing a song, and also maybe the chance of drawing something. Okay, guys? So we're gonna have to do this assignment for the end of the week. Next day, we're gonna talk more about it. All right, guys? So good job, and put your things together. Thank you, guys.